can't talk about basic. Hold up. We money, more Power Ranger. Hold up. Mine also dangerous. Hold up. Y'all talk outrageous. Hold up. Don't get caught in the matrix. Hold up.
And here it is, one of the NFL's truly iconic stadiums, and the oldest one still in use. It's Soldier Field in Chicago. Up next, a contest that keeps things all in the NFC between the New York Giants and the Chicago Bears. Cairo Santos out for the opening kick. And we're underway from Soldier Field. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. They run. It's the former Pink Panther. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. Offensive line fast.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
19 Tiger. Red alert. Check out.
Back to the well again. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line. Dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Tackled back at the 33-yard line.
3rd down now. Here's Duggs. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now they're staring at 4th and long. I'm flipping through, Brock. That certainly wasn't in the offense's opening script, but if you're a defender, just how you wrote it up.
Yeah, defensively, that was a week of practice and planning visualized and executed in real time.
They put a receiver in motion right. Dart gonna go for it on 4th. Absolutely fires this one right. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. It's a New York touchdown. The Giants take a 6-0 lead right away. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown.
Jason Sanders for the extra point.
Sanders connects on the point after. And the Giants will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Here it's nothing. Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Sanders all set to send it away. He fields it from the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Williams starting with the pass here. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. He's got it inside the 25. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears finish off their opening drive. Santos connects on the point after. And the Bears respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Now give left side. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Back-to-back carries here. He finds up about 4 on second down.
You know, okay, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. A little touch pass here, trying to move the chain. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
First down. Okay, ready? A 4-yard pickup on the play. And the Giants first down.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he hits the lane for 9 into enemy territory.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Another carry for him. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down. Offense in the hurry up here.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the Bears' 42-yard line.
Dark from the pistol. Sideline throw reeled in by Neighbors. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And the Giants are going to have the first down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
And there's the stop, but he's got 9 yards on first down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And he's out of bounds right around the 10. That's enough to make this 1st and goal.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to take it in for the New York touchdown. The Giants break the tie here in the 1st. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Boy, was it close, but the point after does go through. And the Giants take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st. Sanders all set to send it away. Return starts from the goal line. And he gets to the 25, but not much further before going out.
26-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Got a man, it's Colston Loveland. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the 1st quarter. It's a 14-7 game. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They're looking at first down here. Working from the gun, Williams. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
Bears first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
First down throw by Williams. This is a heater going deep. Yes, it's in close. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears can tie it up in a second after cutting into the lead. Extra point is good by Santos. The Bears tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up first and 10. Putting the tight end in motion. On first down, they'll run. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain. Looking quickly here.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and
play action with Dart. Rolling out to his left. Catch is made. It's Jalen Hyatt. And he has this down to the 34. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And he works it inside the 30. That's a gain of 7. Goes to the hurry up here.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second and 3.
Darts out of the shotgun. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Rolling on third. Here's Dart. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Inside of field goal range, but the kicker ain't moving. They're going for this. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. That field goal unit is still on the sidelines. They are going for this. They'll go. Here's Dart. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
First down, Williams to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Incomplete. Javon Holland there on the coverage.
Williams from the gun. Escapes the pocket. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Third down, here's Williams. Look at that power, deep left side. So the heave knocked away from the intended targets. That brings up fourth down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
To the air yet again, Williams. And they were finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
First down, Williams. Big game downfield. And the stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. A big 34-yard pickup there. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Oh, he's in trouble, and he's going to go down. The Giants are all over it. And the big play drives them backward. Second down coming up.
At the 26-yard line.
Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here. Working now from the gun. Chased out to his right. It's caught by Gurley. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Williams to throw on third. Forced out to his right. He just throws this one away.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Santos' kick is good, and they've taken back the lead.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up first and 10. Starting this drive with a design run. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here.
A gain of 14.
Hand off now from the gun. So call it a half dozen on that run block. It's second down. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
And some room to work. He will go! Touchdown, New York! The Giants get some late points in the lead. Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Giants take a 4-point lead.
Bears 17. Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Sanders all set to send it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Williams set to pass. This is brought in. Big gain here for Loveland. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35.
What is up? Dad! Vegas! Vegas! Punch scores! Punch scores!
Williams to throw on 1st. Going all the way to the end zone here. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down. He just couldn't make the connection.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a 3rd one's coming at some point.
Vegas! Vegas!
2nd and 10 now. Williams on the move, headed right. He runs out of bounds a yard or 2 behind the line. Couldn't get all the way back. That's going to count as a sack.
You know, Kate, that's one of those situations where the game just, I think, speeds up on the QB a little bit. He doesn't flip it out of bounds before he goes out. It's going to end up as a sack on the stat sheet for the defense, and they earned it with effort, chasing him all the way to the sidelines.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. Tough one to retain through that hit. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. The Bears bring on Cairo Santos for the field goal. Ball spotted on that right hash, 53 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
It's only 3 points, and they're going to still trail at halftime, but every little bit helps. And I'll tell you this as well. It also helps maybe later in the game. You got a 4th quarter clutch kick. To have that confidence built, that's important.
So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half. Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line.
19, 19,
Throwing on 1st down. It's Dart. He's going to push one deep down the right. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison, cut my team, cut my team, 19 Lion.
They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up. Can't get the playoff in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. So that delay backs them up 5. Now 2nd and 15 to go. They kick the running back in motion. Looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Well, last play didn't work out too well. Looks like they're going ground game now. And he has a decent gain on what's going to be the final play of the half. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Now here's Williams. Connects downfield, on target to Burton. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Williams on first down. He's got it inside the 25. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take the lead right away in half number 2.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get him on a handoff, pin-off, pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball. He gets the touch. He can do his damage. Big time.
Mike Tomlin never afraid to go for 2. Has his offense out to do just that. They give it to the back of his own lead. And he reaches the end zone. So they'll be up to a 7-point lead. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up first and 10. Dive play straight ahead. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. They give it to him again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. All in left side. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
He hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. He finds him 16 yards in the new set of downs. We'll keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Dart. Great coverage all the way to the sideline. They're on him to end that quick pass before he can get vertical. Working quickly here. Here's a design run. He hits the lane for about 7. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs turning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Now Darts going to the air. Oh, try forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. And the Bears get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a 1-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, and throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
So after the incompletion, still at that 40-yard line for 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. He completes it in traffic. And he's not going to be able to add anything to that catch. So give him progress across midfield there to the opposing 46.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
1st down throw by Williams. He bails out of the pocket quick. This is Loveland working the right side. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
That's another Bears 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
That was first real mistake. That's intercepted. The 40. At the 20. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, New York. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running the back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. After the pick, here's Williams. Flushed out of the pocket. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down. We're still tied through 3 here. Neither defense has given an inch in this one. It's been a thrilling game, an absolute barn burner that is shockingly still tied as we get set for the 4th. Offense needs to shake off that sack in a hurry as they get ready for 2nd down and 13. Working from the gun, Williams. On him again, and he goes down again. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. That's going to bring up a tough 3rd down. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Williams with 3rd and long. Getting out to his left. And they scoop it up. Time to push for the line. And that's going to be close to an outright disaster, Brock, as he winds up losing a ton of yards on the play. On 4th down, it's Torrey Taylor on for the Bears to punt this away. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And that punt hits and kicks out of bounds beyond the opposing 35.
Stands in at their own 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33. There's a dive up the middle. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up. Offensive line fast.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Sending him on the dive. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line. 8 yards on that play, and they only have 1 now to go on 3rd down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Handoff now out of the gun. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Yeah, I get it. Fans will measure a running back's merit by touchdowns, yards, fantasy football world we live in. But as coaches and teammates, Kate, they want something a little bit more. They want to see plays like that. A guy who will always get the short yards in a critical spot like that.
Going to the ground again on first. He's stuck with him, but this one heads the wrong way. He winds up losing yards. Goes to the hurry-up offense here.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
Quick one to the outside by Dart. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Oh, man, these are the kind of plays you can't wait to get on film and watch the next day. Look at the fellow pass catchers. Look at the guys getting out in front, helping on that screen pass. Get your player in space, your buddies do the rest around you, and a big play follows.
He'll throw it. Buying some time right. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's good for a New York first down. It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Giants pushing to get within range for a game winner. New set of downs from 37. They'll run here on first down. A lot of space ahead. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
It is just so hard, Kate, to get these chunk, explosive runs. But what it does now is it especially sets the table in prime scoring position.
They're all set up for the game winner. Let's see how they approach it, starting with this 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he's going to be out of bounds to stop that clock. So they could still win it with a field goal or a touchdown, Brock. It's going to be 2nd down.
Kind of like that punt returner, Kate, that's just looking for that lane to run. This guy just couldn't find it. Defenders beat him to the spot, left him to try and cut back, or simply take it out of bounds like he just did.
Putting a receiver in motion. He finds Neighbors right side. And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants jump in front late. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Sanders connects on the point after. And the Giants break that tie and now lead by 7. Sanders all set to send it away. From his own end zone, here we go. And some issues to clean up in the return game as he's out deep on his own side, looking to be around the 14-yard line. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10.
Vegas! Yes! Tango!
Back to throw. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long. It only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
Clock is falling into its final minutes. Here comes 2nd and 10.
Motion. What is on?
Out of the shotgun, a give to Swift. And this gets him well away from dangerous. He is not past their 20. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Here he is to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Colson Adebo's got it. And the Giants make the play that should win them this game. So it's been a bit of a mixed bag for him, partner. He does have the 3 touchdowns in this game, but also now a couple of interceptions.
You almost feel like, Kate, he's seeing most of the picture on how to attack this defense, but just not quite all of it yet. It's largely been good, as he said. Some nice touchdowns as well. But there's still a couple of these looks in coverage that are giving him problems, and he's got to figure that picture out.
And he has this one past the 50, and will start downhill into Bears territory. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Line up the design keeper. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. So now here's 3rd and 5. Back to throw it. Buys time, rolling right. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. Bears going to use their 3rd and final timeout. Jordan Stouts headed out to punt it away on 4. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. He has it at the 13. He's brought down before the return gets far. Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes 1st and 10. We'll look to throw it. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. No luck finding his receiver that time, so it'll be 2nd down.
23-yard line.
Here he goes, one final shot. Trying to push deep downfield. It's intercepted! That will do it! Greg Newsome has it! And the Giants come up with the interception that clinches the win! So it's a win for the visiting Giants. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb, going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happens over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're